Hello, my name is Melissa, and I'm proud to introduce Mara today. You can always find Mara dressed up in hoodies, sweatpants, and 3 pairs of socks with a stocking cap jamming to a country song, while walking up to the barn with a show stick in one hand and a feed bucket in the other, working with her pigs and teaching her 6-year-old niece how to wash and clip pigs and walk into the show arena with confidence and determination.
Saw a crazy girl running around a tractor parade with the Chehalis FFA singing, "We're from Chehalis and we like it that way." That was the day we became best friends. Mara's a mud bogging, pig raising, duck hunting, blue jacket wearing type of girl. Mara always gives her all in the things she does, like the time we went duck hunting on a 12-degree morning, and Mara bundled up so tight she couldn't walk in her waders. Mara gave her all this year, and we're proud of the role model, leader, and best friend Mara has been as your 2019-2020 Washington State FFA reporter, Mara Soto.
It has been said that our experiences shape us into the people that we are today. The experiences that we faced in the past, present, and the ones we will face in the future. The successes that we have created, the struggles that we have faced, and the journey that we are on. Everyone's journey is different. While the journey with fewer setbacks may sound more appealing, the journey that takes us the more roundabout way can result in more experience, more time, and more understanding of who we truly are as a person and who we truly aspire to be. The people that we meet on this journey can become important in our lives. Find the people who will support you no matter what. The people who will always have your back and who will encourage you to be the best you that you can be. Reach out to the people who will share their kindness, heart, and determination with you. Kindness is a virtue, a characteristic that is exceptional to have and see in both ourselves and others. In this journey we call life, we can all use a little bit more kindness. This year, I had the opportunity to meet Zammy from the Prosser FFA chapter. She inspired me with her kind heart and appreciation for others. I first met Zammy at the district officer training in Linden. As state officers, DOT is one of the first interactions we get to have with members after being elected in the spring. I remember talking with Zammy. She had a positive attitude that she put towards any task that was thrown her way. The passion she had for FFA and the dedication she gave to her district officer team stuck out to me. The week of learning and growth that I experienced as a state officer was amazing because of all the members I had met. However, Zammy was different. She touched my heart, giving me an outlook on life that I would carry throughout my entire year of service. Following district officer training, I remember seeing Zammy at the Prosser FFA chapter visit and fall state contest. Every time I crossed paths with Zammy, she never failed to have a contagious smile on her face, making my day better and adding a smile to my face. It was Zammy's kindness that I'm reminded of in the hard times. It is her smile that I look back on, and her positive attitude that I will never forget. Thank you, Zammy, for showing me kindness, instilling a character trait in me that I would strive for each day as a state officer. Reflecting on my time with Zammy, I realized that her kindness not only had an impact because it was contagious, rather, she showed me kindness that I had not always been shown. Take a second. Close your eyes and think to yourself. Have you ever felt like someone was not being kind to you? Like you weren't being treated with the respect that you deserved? For those of you who have ever felt this way, you are not alone. There was a point in my life where I began to feel disrespected by my 6th grade class. I attended a small school where there were about 6 students in my class, and we all had to get along because we were, frankly, stuck with each other. But at some point during the 6th grade, I began to get pushed around by one of my peers. I wasn't being treated with the respect that my 6th grade self thought she deserved. I began to feel terrible about myself and like it was my fault that I was being treated this way. I have always appreciated the saying, treat people how you want to be treated. While these words only work when you treat people with kindness, there are times when the way that we treat people is not reflected in their actions. When this happens, it is important to remember that experiences such as the one I faced in the 6th grade can be discouraging, but we cannot let them bring us down. We must push through and continue to spread kindness even when it seems hard. Think back to a time when someone was kind to you. How did it make you feel? Special? Happy? Maybe even put a smile on your face? How can we share this kindness with others? Through kindness, we can share the smile, the happiness, and those special moments. We must continue to spread kindness even when it seems hard. Our journey begins the day that we enter this world. But the quality of our journey shifts dramatically the day we begin to find ourselves. Everyone's journey is different. No matter what path you decide to take on your journey, it is up to you. The journey is yours. The passions that you possess, your attitudes day in and day out, your dedication and determination that you put into the things that you do. On our journey, there are people who support us in each endeavor. For some, it's your parents. For some, it's advisors, teachers. It could be siblings or another relative. My journey began 19 years ago. The quality of my journey changed when I began to show pigs and called the show barn my home. My supporters became my 4-H leaders, FFA advisors, my parents, and my show team. My passions became showing pigs, helping others, and growing to be a leader like those who inspired me. We constantly are thinking about what is next for us on our journey, where we will be in the next 5, 10, 15, or even 20 years. It is often hard to think about where we are today, what we have accomplished, and how tomorrow is a new day for new adventures. Today, I am a state officer who had the opportunity to represent the amazing members of Washington FFA. Yesterday, I was a member just like all of you. And tomorrow, I will work to become an animal nutritionist. My journey has been one to remember. Washington FFA, make your journey one that no one will forget. By spreading kindness, finding treasured supporters. And don't forget to make your journey one of a kind.
Mara's strengths include being vulnerable with us, with members, with those around her, and I road tripped with her a lot. Being from the West Side, Mara and I were road trip partners, so there were a lot of times where we had 6-hour drives, and it was just so nice to be able to have a conversation with somebody who is willing to be vulnerable and shows that it's okay to be that and makes you feel better about yourself in return because of it.
she gets a certain way when she's on a sugar rush, and it's just the funniest thing ever. Like, really. And it just brightens up the entire team when she's on a sugar rush. And that's the thing that I'll probably miss most. I think another thing, or one thing that I'll miss most about her is that she really cares about the members. Like, she really does. Like, besides that sugar rush thing, she really, like, hands down, members are her priority. Like, ever since I first started with her, she was all about the members and connecting with them, which is awesome.
Throughout the years, she's been doing the Reporter Mara thing, and she's really good at acting like that. But also, Mara is really driven. She has her very own hobbies, like she's really into pigs and that sort of thing. So I'd say she's a really driven person to do the right things for others.
She's the sweetest person ever. She has, like, it's kind of like Kendall's energy, but like it's different because she just is always happy and she's always giggling. And then you get her having a little bit of sugar and she just goes nuts. I mean, just absolutely loses it, but loses it in a good way. And she will always be making you smile and laugh no matter what.
Mara's a super positive and happy and outgoing person, and she just always knows how to find the bright side and to laugh at a situation. And I think that that's probably going to be her legacy, just finding the good, and if there's no good to find, then making the good.
I think the most remarkable characteristic of Mara is the heart that she brings. She always enters into a situation, whether it's with an individual member, with her team, with myself, or the association in general. She walks into it with heart and she shares her heart. And then when she adds that amazing smile, anything can truly be accomplished. So it is her heart that I think is truly, truly remarkable.
Mara, your raw energy and excitement brightens up every room you walk into. We always feel at ease when you're around because you have the most contagious laugh we have ever heard. You truly come by your sugar addiction, honestly. You have the sweetest personality out there. You have brightened lives in Washington FFA, especially ours, and we know that you will continue doing just that for everyone that you cross. Much love, the ACA officers.
We love you, Mara.
Love you.
Love you, Mara.
Aw, thank you guys.
The chair will now entertain a motion to accept State Reporter Mara Soto's retiring address.
I move that the Washington FFA Association accept Mara Soto's retiring address as her resignation of state office, which will become effective at the closing of the new officer installation ceremonies.
I support the motion to accept State Reporter Mara Soto's retiring address.
It has been properly moved to accept State Reporters Mara Soto's retiring address. A second is not necessary. All those in favor, please indicate by using Facebook reactions or comments. The motion passes. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2019-2020 Washington FFA State Reporter, Mara Soto.
Yay, we're so proud. Aw, thank you guys so much. I love you all.
Thanks, love.
Love you.